we can be giving to you, and you. Woo! Hey! Oh, I'm so happy. Today's your birthday again.
You know it.
Woo! It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Woo! 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 Hey, hey, hey. Woo! They don't feel me.
Oh, I hope they do.
You don't feel me.
Yes.
Do they feel you?
I
Feel me?
think so.
Woo! Hey! Oh, I can feel it. Woo! I can taste it every morning. Good night. Get up, get up, get up, wake up. Oh, oh. Y'all know that funky. Hey, hey, to be in my boom boom room.
With all my partners.
Woo! Hey!
Blue dot.
Oh yeah!
I imagine
Woo!
my boom boom room would be like
Just
blue
touching the
dot
blue.
heaven.
Just touching
The
the
blue dot gangster heaven.
Ah.
Because most blue dots, they go hard in the paint. So
Yeah.
I want them to be with me and go with me when I ascend into my boom boom.
Okay,
room.
all right,
Yeah.
all right,
It's a boom boom blue dot.
Touching and agreeing on your boom.
Party.
You touching and agreeing on your boom boom boom. Y'all can just
Yes.
say, write it down, or just see it. Remember, the guru was telling us you can see the words in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody picture the word boom boom.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can you see what's in it?
Yes.
Mmm.
Liquor.
See, the Bhagwan be wanting pussy in his boom boom
Okay.
boom. I like sleep. I just like sleep. It just, I get to dream and take me places. Let me see, what else I want? Want to go shopping. I can see that
Okay.
in my boom boom room. I like sushi clothes and damn pretending like I'm other people. I sit there in my boom boom room. Yeah. What else?
Food. I like to
Food
eat.
in your boom
Yes.
boom. Okay. We'll recap. We'll say something. Okay, but
Yes.
anyway, thank you for tuning in to the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show. It is your hostess with the mostest, Chris Clark, and I'm here to get you up, dancing and jiving and shucking and jiving for your day. You're going to do anything you got to do for this game to be a successful play. So, we like to recap in the beginning if this is your first time stopping our way. Last time we were here, the Bhagwan explained being high in the heaven when you're accountable for your thoughts.
Yes.
And explain how in Debbie Land, boo, Debbie Land, you will feel low and in hell when you blame other people for your actions.
Yes.
He has given us, you know how like you play a game and you got little pieces, like if this was a game, right, a board game, and we had little pieces like what was bubbles, what was bears, what were blame like pellets, what were accountability pellets and stuff like that. And in these pieces, he has given us terms and words that like you would see written on the little pieces like, who the hell are you?
Yes.
Why the hell are you X?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And when you have like a baby child, somebody come and just swipe you, take your shit away. And that shit would be dope, right? We talked about time. And
we gotta get an app together. That's what that's what the lesson is about. Co-creation.
Okay, word. That's dope.
Class.
I see that shit as a game. It is a game.
I still see the last class. I love the phrase that he put on it. What you looking at? What your looking at? Yes.
And he used the example of the dog. Remember he said, I see.
Yes.
He did the circle, I see.
And then
my thought,
you have a thought,
then your feel, then your actions. Right? And I thought it's funny because when I was a kid, I saw a dog.
Yes.
I thought, oh shit.
Yes.
Where is the next motherfucking car that I could jump on top of? I was immediately scared, but I had to take off running.
Yeah.
And that dog was really close on my ass, and I almost didn't make it on top of the car. But that shit, I see that so clear because that's the way I thought about it.
Right.
Anyway, what else? If you missed, go ahead.
Blue dots always win. You was like,
Blue
that
dots
dog
always
was
win.
on your ass.
Yeah, but
that
y'all
dog
didn't
didn't have a
me.
chance
See,
in
that's how you gotta
hell.
flip the
How you
motherfucking board on like that.
Yes.
I've been walking around scared when I see a dog loose. That dog did not get me. I outran that dog, and if you've ever seen me run, you would know how miraculous that is.
So I would say your ass, even way back then, was covered in soy sauce.
Yes, soy sauce.
All over your body.
Soy sauce, like not the blood of Jesus.
the source sauce.
Yes,
and
yes,
bubbles like champagne.
Yes,
bubbles
I feel it. All over your body. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, if you have not captured the last 15 days of class, go back. They all connect, first of all, so you cannot be lost. Go back. Get your book and your pen, take notes, jump into the conversation with good quality comments.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Let's build a community here in Blue Dot Space.
Yes.
Be blue and live green. The next voice up that you will hear is the guru himself, the Bhagwan. Woo! Hey.
I like how you do that.
Hey, come on, clap it up for him, y'all. Woo!
That's gonna be my move.
Hey.
I want the camera to film me from an up angle, and I can look up like a baby child. Ooh, today I might snow, tomorrow I rain. Man, fuck all that shit. I just want to say good day, good morning, good happiness. I'm feeling good. I'm snowed in, and everything is good. You know, I didn't tell y'all, but because the power went out, the mixer had went off, so it won't no goddamn sound on the show. And we was just sitting here jamming. I'm so motherfucking high, I'm not even looking at the screen.
Oh, for real?
And then Craig texted me. He said, yo, fam, it ain't no sound on the motherfucking show. I was like, oh, okay, well, my bad there, daddy.
No, for real. What's so good about that? Because you know, you be telling people about words and vibrations, and people watching us, we having a motherfucking good ass time. Do you need words or do you need to?
Yeah, because Mama Anna said was like, I read her comment was like, yo, why I'm still just rocking out having a good time.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because I'm sitting here and I'm like, God damn, nigga, the mixer is totally out. We ain't had no sound on the show. And I'm saying to myself, we jamming on this bitch this morning. Like, we up, we ready to go. The snow goddamn here, we here. You know what I'm saying? And I was just feeling good. And that just brings me to the titles of today's show. Who you working with? Who the fuck is you working with, huh? I gotta know who you working with. That's a major question. When you think about your life, who the fuck are you working with? Because you working with people. You are working with people. Right now, there are people right now that's in the same happy, good, expectant, receptive mode that we in. And when we leave our house today, we want to work with them because we're going to stay in that mode. But if you turn angry when you leave, oh, you're going to be working with them. Who you working with? That's the question. Who you working with? Who you working with? Because everything is co-creation. Co-creation. And I realize sometimes we be working with the wrong people. We be working with the wrong people. We be working with the wrong team because we thinking about the wrong people. I give you a perfect example. Don't do something to show them. Don't do something to show them. Do it to feel good for yourself. I was thinking when I saw Chris graduate the other day, I said to myself, I wonder how she feel about the people that thought she couldn't do it. And then myself said, she ain't thinking about them motherfuckers right now. She ain't thinking about them motherfuckers right now. She thinking about how good this feels to herself. Sometimes we want to stay in a marriage, stay in a relationship. We want to graduate. We want to do stuff to show other people that we could do it. And the ride just ain't good. The ride ain't good and it don't feel good and we normally can't do it. There's something called locus of control. And it comes from attribution theory. Attribution theory is what do you attribute your successes and failures to? You know, motherfuckers might be like, oh man, you did this. Oh man, I just got lucky today. You know what I'm saying? You're attributing your success or failure to luck. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing well in school. Oh, it's because I'm not good at math. I don't read well. That's an internal locus. You're attributing it to yourself. And locus attribution theory. Let me be real quick. I don't want to be too smart here. It has three components. locus of control, is it internal or external? Did I succeed or fail at this because of something on the inside, or was the environment? Did I flunk the test because I didn't study enough, or was the fucking test too hard? Are y'all following me?
Yeah.
Is it an internal factor? The reason did I win because I'm good or because my teammates played well? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's an internal factor or an external factor.
Yeah.
That's the locus.
Mm-hmm.
And there are two main locus that are ability and effort.
Mm-hmm.
Ability and effort are both internal, and both of them cannot. What was you about to say?
Measured?
You can't no, you can measure your effort and ability. The thing is, both of them are internal, but ability is normally something you can't control.
Mm.
Effort is something you can't control.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can't make your ability better, but you can control your effort.
Yeah.
Now, when you put in more effort, guess what can happen? Your ability can go up.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that they're not putting in the effort to make their abilities grow up because they see themselves as lacking in ability. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you see yourself. That's an internal locus.
That's how someone.
But an external locus could be everybody against me, the world hard, the economy hard. That's up to you. The second locus part of the attribution theory is this sustainable? Is it stable? Whatever your reason for success or failure, whether it's internal or external, is this stable? Is it something that's going to be around all the time? I'm always going to have a learning disability. Or did you fail the test because you was just sick? That's not stable. Being sick is not stable because you're not going to be sick all the time. And the third thing, is it controllable? Do you have any fucking control over it? And the reason I'm saying this today is because them crackers understand. And I read this book and they're teaching us. They're teaching us and they're forcing us to have an external locus. The education system is teaching us and our children to blame our successes or failures on external things. Reason I did good in school because my teacher loved me. I had a good teacher. The reason I didn't do well because my mama didn't do right. They're not teaching us to have internal locus. Because people with internal locus see their life and their successes and their failures based on their and what they did. And then they're trying to tell us we don't have any control over anything. And it affects your mind in a different way. Now let me explain to you why I said all that. When Chris was at her graduation walking across that stage, I can imagine what she felt, but I don't know what the fuck she felt. But I know one goddamn thing, she wasn't saying the world did this for me. She wasn't blaming it on them. She attributed it to herself, and that's the only way she got to it. To understand that this is me, this is my life. I went back to school at 40 some years old, or 40 or 38, 39, and this is up to me. I can do this. I can take charge of my life. One thing you have to realize is this. You can work hard, go to school, get a job. You can do everything that they tell you to do. Work hard, blah, 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 blah. Or you can play this game well. I'm going to play this game well. I have no set time limit for anybody watching me to say, I think he should have done this by now. I think he should have done this by now. I had a nigga tell me, man, you should have capitalized with social media when you was hot. I said, nigga, I'm still hot. I'm still the same person. I don't give a fuck how many people watching me. I'm not doing this for that reason. I have other areas in my life, art, that can produce an income and that I can be hot off. The shit that I do like this, I'm talking, I'm teaching. I'm trying to get us all together. I'm trying to put a knowledge out. See, one day, this knowledge is going to be attributed. A lot of people are going to attribute success to this knowledge. That's what I'm trying to do. See, that white man, he put a lot of shit out there that we attribute our successes to. Oh, it was college. Oh, it was this. Oh, it was that. One day someone is going to say, yo, Bears and Bubbles fucking saved my life. Bears and Bubbles got me over this hump. Bears and Bubbles helped me think a certain way. Bears and Bubbles kept this shit moving for me. Bears and Bubbles helped me come up out of that motherfucking weak
all
point.
us veterans on here gonna say that.
It's just like that song. I took you from pink to green, now you're bubbling and you're boom boom boom. Bought you from Debbie Land. Life was hard. You was feeling low and in hell and blaming others for your actions. Now you're high in heaven when you're accountable for your thoughts. I'm in my super ego. Drop it down to my ego. Fuck it, I'm in my it now. Connects to the source and the blue dots come down. One day somebody gonna be able to say, yo, I was low. I was feeling a certain way. I watched this nigga class. Not only did it pick me up, it gave me something to run on.
Yeah.
It gave me something to run on. It gave me something to run on. Watch this. I remember Michael Jordan won a championship. And the one, he fell on the ground and he was holding the trophy and his daddy had just died. And he was laying on the middle of the court and they was pouring champagne on him and he was crying and he was crying and he was crying and he was crying. I doubt if he was thinking about fucking Isaiah Thomas or Larry Bird. Like I told you I was gonna beat y'all niggas. That internal locus. The best way to do something is to have an internal locus, meaning know your abilities, put your effort in. See, sometimes having an ability, knowing you have an ability, makes you lazy. Motherfuckers that have abilities that don't do nothing blame the world. Man, I was goddamn baddest point guard coming out of goddamn 88 high school. But you know I ain't had no daddy in the streets. And then after I got kicked off the team in the 8th grade, I never got back on the team because I hit them streets. Oh, you had the ability, huh? You had the ability, huh? Zero effort. You didn't put in no effort, now you want to blame. Think about the people that live the life that they dreamed of. Think about them. They don't put in effort towards other things. Go listen at Jim Carrey, Denzel Washington, professional football players, professional basketball players, singers, everybody, actors that have that life that we think is successful, they be like, oh, I just focused on nothing but that.
Yeah.
It's easy. All I gotta do is get up and do my show and live and make my music. Make it easy. But when they tell their story, it seemed hard. Tyler Perry slept in his car. Oh my God. Tyler Perry did that shit wrong bad. Tyler Perry was like, shit. I got a goddamn play coming up Sunday. I ain't got nowhere to sleep. I'm gonna sleep in this motherfucking car tonight. And guess what? I'm gonna warm up and this shit gonna pop for me one day. Otherwise, the first night he slept in his car, he went home crying. That shit was easy to him.
Yeah.
Doing what he do. Doing what he loved. That shit was easy to him. I watched my wife get up every morning and play dress up to go to college. Cause she was older on the campus, or young folks. She was working out. She was showing her body. She was like, I look good. Every morning, tear the closet up, getting dressed, going to college, like literally like playing dress up. Yeah. I watched my wife start an organization on campus. I watched my wife run for motherfucking student body president. Interview Issa Rae. I watched her get published at Durham Tech. Yeah. I watched her do a lot of shit just having fun. Yeah, and she was living her best life. Yeah. And that's why I said who you working with.
I'm gonna put all that stuff on.
Who you working with? Who are you working with? Yeah. I remember co-creating with my wife. When I first met my wife, I said, yo, my motherfucking hand itching like I'm finna get paid or something. You know how old folks say, when your hand itch, you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember when I first met my wife, I told her, I said, your mom looked like Zora Neale Hurston, but you remind me of Zora Neale Hurston. And she was like, who that? Yeah. I was like, oh, this bitch dumb. I'm like, how the fuck you black? You don't know who Zora Neale Hurston is, right? But really, what I realized, Source had preset me up. I'm gonna say that for the board. Let me say that for the board because I'm gonna draw that. That'll be a good example for people to see. Who you working with right now? And I'm gonna just say, gay people are bullying the fucking world. Black people, I'm gonna tell you what has happened. Let me say that for the board.
They beat people over the head with that rainbow.
Yeah, they beating the fuck out of you with the rainbow. And black people was working with them when I said, let me take it to the board. Who you working with?
You see what I'm trying to tell you? Like, they changing the damn rainbow. The rainbow ain't damn fluffy and damn cotton candy.
Rainbow is an ass kicker.
It ain't Skittles no more. The motherfuckers is Sour Patches.
The rainbow is an ass kicker, yeah.
Yeah, the LGBT have become the mean leprechaun.
Hey, I call them the alphabet boys.
That's what
they like the feds, the goddamn alphabet boys. Yeah. Don't get them alphabet boys on you. Them, you got to come up. We done had to come up with a motherfucking name for these motherfuckers. Because if you say LBGT, they mad. You can't even say them. Did you say LBGT? Who said something about us?
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to talk about this because whatever you focus on, you're working with them. If you focus on it, you're working with them. I'm serious. Yeah. If you focus on your team not losing, you're working with the other team.
You working me.
You working me. You twerking me. I just gotta go to keep Hercules. Working me. Listen, everybody focused on Donald Trump. You work with him. Black people, I remember black people when gays was trying to get their rights. Black people was like, I ain't got no problem with it. Let them live. If they want to get married, let them get married. I was like, stop focusing on it. If you don't have no problem with it, don't mention them motherfuckers. Yeah. Black people are kind of allies with gays. I understand what they going through. Shit, I'm black. I ain't got no problem with it. If they gay, let them be gay. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't gay. Nah, motherfucker. We should have kept it like we got a problem with it. And we ain't saying shit. We shutting y'all motherfuckers, turn our backs, keep walking. But guess what? Now, they bully black people. They bully everyone.
Celebrities.
Hey, listen.
Everybody.
Gay people do something, I guess I want to call it a huddle attack. They look for people to bully. I'll give you a perfect example. Kevin Hart. Watch this. Kevin Hart, y'all everybody know Kevin Hart got an opportunity to host the Oscars. Here come the LBGT, the alphabet boys. Hey, apologize for what you done. Because when I get back over there, you can't do that in the middle of the set. Apologize for what you done. Because if you don't, we going to be all over your ass. We going to be all over your ass if you don't apologize for what you done. We worked with them. Yeah. We gave them too much energy. We gave them too much attention. Look at them gay folks in the parade. No, don't. Turn your goddamn back. Let them do all that village people shit up. We should have let them village people and just kept the fuck walking. Hey, how you doing? That's what black women should have did. Hey, girl, I want to be like you. Hey, I'm cool like you. I'm like, girl, hey. Black women should have been like, yep. You're not like me. Listen, I'm trying to ignore you, but you're not like me. Nope. Whatever you give your attention to, you working with them. You working with them. You can believe you working with them. And in the very same way, if you give your attention to the people you want to prove wrong, you working with them and keeping your own shit down. I'm serious. Those are the motherfuckers you don't need to think of. Any past hurts, any past anything that I want to show them, don't show them. Feel good for yourself. Feel good for yourself. Don't think about showing them, because if you're showing them, you're working with them. I'm serious. Watch this. I watched Chris have fun. I watched her have fun the whole way through college. Then right before she walked across that stage, I watched her fall asleep, fidget, and be frustrated for about 3 motherfucking hours. Because right before you get into your dream, before you walk into what you got to walk into, there's that space. Yeah. All right, nigga. Oh, here you go.
Yes.
But guess what? You can't make it good. Because you done chilled and floated the whole way through. Yeah. Imagine if you finna get an Academy Award. Don't you know the days up until the Academy Award is your most frustrating times? Because you like, it's right here. My dick is pre-coming. On the whole, some pre-cum just dripped in her. And she like, hold that dick right there 2 days. You can't stick it in yet. Imagine how you feel hovered over a woman and you that dick right there. She say, wait 20 minutes. Or as a woman, you goddamn got your hand on that dick and that motherfucker head swelling up in your hand. And you just want to put your head and mouth on the top of that mushroom.
When you just said that, I realized, because everybody like, how do you feel afterwards? How do you feel? I sat there so long to wait to get it. My moment up until that point was like so exciting. Like, oh my goodness, oh, so nostalgic up until that point. And you sat me there and made me wait.
It's called anticlimactic.
And it just killed the whole...
It's anticlimactic. You kill my moment. You kill my moment by trying to be white.
And it won't better than what I
They should have came out, the graduating class at the black college should have came out like this. Whoa, we a black college for the graduate. Doing the wobblers and shit. Them motherfuckers came out there. Boom, boom, boom.
They took that shit away. Boom, 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 boom. George. I'm like, why the fuck is you taking this moment away? That's just a side note. We try to be white too much. That's another show. That's another class. Because that shit is for real. Like, it really robbed me of the rest of my
Of course it was going to rob you.
Explain why I don't feel like everybody like...
Because you got robbed. You got robbed. You was ready to go home and eat with your favorite people in your life that you love.
Yeah.
You didn't give a fuck about that shit.
I feel robbed as an audience member. I thought that shit was gonna start out like Lion King.
Yeah, because it's a black college, and you went to a white college.
Yeah, I'm like,
they gonna come out that bitch like to crime out nut if you buck some shit.
I thought y'all would have had a coordinated dance or some shit.
Or come out like the old women in church mad because you got the same.
But you just keep
oh my Jesus, then they do their little step. Let me get back into the next.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, whatever you pay attention to, you're working with. You're gonna dominate it. Say for example, right now we working together to start our motherfucking day off right. Right now, me, y'all two, and the motherfucking class is co-creating to start off in a good motherfucking day. And one day, as we meet up in life, these days are going to build something great. Let me explain what I mean. Let's go to the board.
Together. Somewhere in the middle.
I remember when I first met Chris, my blue dot said, tuned into Source. It said, she reminds you of Zora Neale Hurston. Right? I had read a book by Zora Neale when I was probably 6, 7 years old. I could read real early. And my aunts read, and that was the safest thing she felt like she could give me. And I said to myself, she reminds me of Zora Neale Hurston. See, I got that thought from my source tuned in. Because when I was young, I fell in love with Zora Neale Hurston because of her personality and what I knew about her. But I'm 6, 7 years old. Who the fuck make me think I know Zora Neale Hurston? I done said to her, you know, you remind me of Zora Neale Hurston. Your mom looked like her though. I said, you should wear hats. Zora Neale Hurston wore hats. Y'all see Chris with a lot of hats on all the time. That was my fantasy, like, you look like Zora Neale Hurston. Like, Chris used to wear hip-hop hats. I'm like, no, wear grown woman hats. You look like Zora Neale Hurston to me. You remind me of her. And she was like, who's that? And instantly, some pink said, don't fuck with this bitch. You like smart bitches. Straight up. Straight up. Some pink said, don't fuck with this bitch, you like smart bitch. This bitch don't even know who Zora Neale Hurston is. But some blue said, yes, do. This is who you supposed to be with. My source gave me the vision of the woman I was supposed to be with when I was 6, 7 years old. And tuned in to my life, happened to be walking around the corner. And when I met her and told her that, she didn't know who the fuck Zora Neale Hurston was. Some said, this can't be her. This can't be her. She said, who is that? She like a rapper, some dumb shit, I thought, in my mind. And then I said, nah. She's a great woman. I said she was a writer, she was an anthropologist, yada, 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 yada. But my blue dot said, stick with this woman. And we co-created. Now my wife then graduated from college, double cores, 3.7 GPA, triple cores, yeah. What then been to Africa doing anthropology shit. She is showing me that I must supposed to be great. Because I told you, I said, you're going to be greater than me.
I'm a student right here.
I must supposed to be great. The co-creation of her getting to her dreams is showing me I must be a prophet.
Yeah.
And that's what I think I am. I think I'm a prophet. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to be this guy that's supposed to. I think I'm supposed to be like Dr. Clark. I think I'm supposed to be known as a great world-renowned fucking teacher. That's why I don't try too hard at music. That's why I don't try to be a comedian too hard. Because that ain't really what my source is telling me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like, let's do it to make this happen. But my source is telling me, nigga, you gonna be known as a world-renowned teacher. Not no KRS-One rap teacher, no shit like that. No Nas. And niggas be like, they learned something from Nas. I be like, fuck you mean? I was in college when Nas came out, motherfucker. You know, I wasn't in college, I was in high school. Let me see, Illmatic came out like 91, 92. So I was smart as fuck by that time. Fuck Nas teach me something. Nas, motherfucker. Wu-Tang Clan. Niggas be like, Wu-Tang Clan. Nigga, that's why you where you at. That's why who you are is who you are, motherfucker. Wu-Tang Clan taught you.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan taught you. Nas taught you. Don't you ever come to me talking about no shit. I see niggas on my page all the time talking about, man, you think you know that Wu-Tang taught me or not? I be like, man, get the fuck out of here. There ain't no credible sources. Fucking Wu-Tang and Nas. You knew that shit without even listening to them. How the fuck my source tell me who my wife's supposed to be that long ago? I meet her, feel that. Only reason ain't nothing about this woman I like other than the fact you remind me of Zora Neale Hurston. She did hair. I thought hairdressers were dumb. She was from New York. New York bitches always liked me, but I thought New York bitches was loud. I don't even like New York bitches' accent. They voice is fucking irritating me. Nothing other. Zora Neale Hurston. Stay tuned in, boy. Stay tuned in. And I've watched her become this person. So much so, come here, Chris, that she has a logo I designed. And I didn't even think about that. With a hat on.
Yeah.
And everywhere I go when I wear that shirt, you can sit down. People say, who is that woman on that shirt? Who is that woman on that shirt? Who? I said, that's my wife. They be like, oh, I want to get one of them shirts.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to B Mays.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't even started selling them motherfuckers yet. You know, there are people in your life that you are co-creating with right now. And they need to be choices. Choices. Who the fuck are you working with? Are you working with the motherfuckers that's against you? I'ma show them. You're working with them. You're working with them. Who you focus on, who you think about, you working with them. The world focused on gays. Gays took control, kicked everybody's ass. And guess what they did? They did the opposite. They were saying, we get bullied. And we went to their rescue. Man, I ain't got no wrong with nobody gay. Go shake a gay person's hand in front of everybody just so you can show. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Javon. Let me show you. Just let me show you. I don't have nothing against gay people. I think y'all motherfuckers are weird as fuck. And I think you gotta be a tough ass man to let somebody fuck you in the ass. And you gotta think you gotta be a crazy motherfucker to fuck a man in the ass. But I wanna show you that I ain't got nothing against you. I'm actually your friend. I ain't homophobic. That's how the world made us do. Mm-hmm. And now they kicking everybody's ass. Apologize for some jokes you made back in the day, Kevin Hart. I like the fact that Kevin Hart said, hell no, I ain't apologizing.
Yeah.
He done already had Will Ferrell dick in his face. He might, at this point, Kevin, you ain't no coming back to the black community. Mm-mm. You done had Will Ferrell dick in your face, kissed The Rock, all this shit, all the gay shit he done did in movies. But I think he just said, you put Will Ferrell's dick in my face. Kevin Hart having a tantrum. Mm-hmm. Think about Kevin Hart. They done had him do a lot of gay shit in movies that would compromise him. And now when it's time for him to get his real shine, host of what? Oscars. They said, one last gay favor, motherfucker.
So he really working with them because he not going to do the show.
Not doing the show gives him more attention.
Yeah.
It shows the world we can bully.
Yeah. Gays win.
We run the Oscars too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow.
And he might as well look, well, y'all done already put Will Ferrell dick in my face. Y'all done already did a little stuff. Let me just say, I'm sorry. You know, I made a few gay jokes back in the day. Host the Oscars, everything good.
And he said he apologized already.
Yeah.
They want him to apologize again. Like up to date.
How though? Who are you are they still hurt? No, you working with them. Mm-hmm. We thinking about them. We giving them life. Yeah. We talking about them. Stop talking about them motherfuckers. Stop sharing that gay shit. Stop being attracted to men putting on dresses, thinking they funny. That's they claim to funniness. Men putting on wigs to be funny. Mm-hmm. Stop working with these motherfuckers. Stop working with rich white men. Stop blaming everything on them. Stop working with them. Stop working with them. They sitting back with an old white man. They laughing. Damn, that hurt my throat. That's why they talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Stop working with these motherfuckers. Stop talking about how much you hate your job. Stop talking about anything. Stop working with it. I swear to God, if you give it your energy, you're working with it. Let me tell you something that people not going to really see, and this is simplicity. Let's call blue the solution. Let's call pink the problem. Mm-hmm. They have a different frequency. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, it just kicked in, right? Yeah.
You can't be in both.
It can't be in both.
Right.
Either you in the frequency to receive more of the problem, or you in the frequency to receive the solution.
Yep.
Simple as this. Watch this.
You cannot split that.
These are my keys being found. These are my keys being lost. Which one do I focus on?
Yep.
My shit lost? If I think my shit lost, I can look all day. I can look in my coat pocket 3 times. I can look all over the goddamn world. You're not gonna find something you think lost.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You didn't hey look, Kristen told me getting the pen out of my pocketbook. I think my favorite pen lost. I reached in the pocketbook. Everywhere I reach,
you can't feel
my hand says don't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think something is found and restored, you walk by the goddamn thing and say, look at that shit right there. Them motherfuckers right in my goddamn face.
Yeah.
That's why the saying comes from, if it was a snake, it'll bite your ass.
Yeah.
Because somebody else is saying, look at you look all over the world for the shit that's right in front of your face. You can't find it because you think it's lost.
Yeah.
The problem and the solution are of 2 different frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be thinking about the problem? If so, the solution will not come.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about the problem, the solution cannot come. But what if you can't think about the solution? Then just don't think about the problem. Because what you focus on, you're going to receive. You might say, I have a problem, and I'm focusing on the problem. I want to focus on the solution. How you going to focus on what you don't know the answer is? Just stop thinking about the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because they got different frequencies.
Yeah.
Change the channel.
Just change the fucking channel. They have different. I wish y'all could really get what I'm
I
saying
get
right
that
now.
shit. That's the one of the things.
They
I'm
have
trying to get.
lost and found. It's on a different radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Lost is 108.3. Found is 97.6. Now, I might not be able to tune in to 97.6, which is found yet, but as long as I ain't tuned in to Lost, that's why the motherfuckers be like, hot, cold. Oh yeah, you cold now, you hot. Based on what you hear from the outside voice talking to you, your source just telling you that. I've been going through life fucking women, looking for women. You hot. Nah, that bitch ain't no good. You cold. You hot. You hot. You hot. You cold. You cold. Then my source saw Chris and said, you hot, nigga. This her. And everything tried to convince me that I was cold. Co-creation. Who the fuck are you working with? Who are you working with? Are you even working with your motherfucking self?
Yeah.
Are you working with your motherfucking self? Huh? Do you wake up in expectancy and in hope?
Yeah.
Because you in the receiving mode regardless.
That's good.
You are in the receiving mode regardless. I swear to God on Jesus Christ's holy and precious name. I love saying that because when I was a kid, I couldn't say it.
I know. Good.
My mom said, I love to say goddamn. I like to type goddamn on Facebook to make people extra mad. When you wake up, you are in the receptive mode. You are saying, give me water. And you can drink from a dirty faucet or a clean faucet.
Mm-hmm.
Just depend on how you get yourself in your vibe.
Yeah.
Just depend on what you thinking, how you feeling, what you doing.
Yeah.
I got behind on some schoolwork before I end this. And I was like, fuck this schoolwork, blah, 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 blah. And then some said, man, do your shit. I wrote a paper a day, 6 pages, 5 pages, a paper a day, like 4, 5 days straight. I'm like, why would I even let myself get that behind? But when I said, I'm doing this to feel good for me. Clean my motherfucking mess up. sometimes there's joy in cleaning your fucking mess up. That's just a goddamn side free statement right there. I gotta clean up what I messed up. Y'all remember that church song? Starting my life over again. Yeah. And I ain't talking about going back in the goddamn past.
Just your moment.
The moment of knowing that this right here is my own redemption to my own personal self. Yo! Hey, listen, and just so you know, make sure you listen to some Nas today and some Wu-Tang because they got them just...
Wow, great message. Let's give it up for the Bhagwan. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Yes. Oh my goodness. Always dropping the jewels, leaving the nuggets. Yeah, I think about. He made me understand what just happened to me on Saturday. So that shit was crazy. I was like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. I mean, I feel good. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna measure it because I ain't about to work for nobody. Be like, excuse me, here's my resume with my. You know what I'm saying? Well, my undergraduate shit on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to use that per se. You know, except in that way. Yeah. Well, I did use it again in grad school, but still, I was just like, damn, what's wrong? But then the recap and what she said that I've had, school has been fun for me. And because I looked at every day as its own day, I could hear from my blue. I could hear from my source. My source said, run for student body president. My pink said, bitch, you don't know nobody. My orange was like, fuck it, do it anyway. Yeah. And you know, just knowing who you working with, you know what I'm saying, working with Jay, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I'm building the kids around it, and even Sonya being here now, it's like allowed me to be able to be like, excuse me, I'll be on campus all day. I need us to hand out fucking flyers. Working with George, me and George handing out flyers, running up and down the back steps, like the shit that I knew that I can do because I knew who I was working with. Right. You get what I'm saying? Email. Duke is partnering with Central to go to Ghana. I said, motherfucker, that's mine. I'm going right now. I'm on my way. I'm in the air already. You know what I'm saying? By the time my school found out, they said, you ain't supposed to have done all that. I said, oh, well, I'm already...
Why do you say?
Why do you say, right? And I had did everything. To me, there was no reason why I couldn't do it, but I saw myself there, so I just went with the motion.
Exactly.
Interviewing Issa Rae, all these things, but knowing who I've been connected with. Yeah. This
seeking
journey.
Satisfaction and not success.
Yeah, I've been seeking satisfaction because I never did it before. And I wanted to feel satisfied in my journey. Yeah. And at the end, the success that I have had has been measurable to me. Jay said, why didn't you wave at the camera? I said, I won't think about that when he went live. Now, don't get me wrong. I wanted him to go live because that's what we do. I wanted people to experience this journey with me. But I didn't care at that moment. I said, oh, shoot, I'm walking across this stage. But that was it. You know what I'm saying? It was anticlimactic. But anyway, I will say this forever. I thank the Bhagwan for teaching me. He has been my teacher. He has been my first mentor. He has been my first role model. And he has saved my life. And if I had to lose, like I wrote on there, if I had to lose my yellow mind to get back to my blue, I think all that motherfucking pink. Yeah. Woo!
And let me say this so people can understand. And this is what I be trying to tell women and brothers. Like the inspiration you have inspired me to do things and supported me and shit. Why would you be with somebody that you like? People be like, oh, she attributes certain things to him. Why wouldn't you be with somebody that you could attribute success to? Like, I attribute so many things to my wife. Like, why would you be with somebody and you be like, oh, no, damn, they don't even help me? Like, if you really think about it, if you really, really think about it, I tell people all the time, I don't have no bad taste in my mouth for black women because I always fuck with classy, upstanding black women. You know what I'm saying? I want a thought chaser. So I don't have no horror stories about, yeah, man, she had on child support, the baby, and I don't have no horror stories about black women. So those horror stories come from you being attracted to certain things and you doing certain things. And that's what bugged me out. I get a lot of people that don't understand why the fuck would you be associated with somebody who you working with, motherfucker. Who you working with? Like when it's time to give a speech, who the fuck was you working with? Like are you really gonna say I like to thank all the haters? Like are you really gonna say that? Niggas say that for fun, but are you really gonna say that? It's motherfuckers right now, every day you get up praying on your demise that's close to you. Because your success or what they perceive as success, because we chasing satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? They look at you and they say, if Chris can do it, that's showing that I can do it. So let me not celebrate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was thinking yesterday real quick, I said, you know, when people ask those questions, and I just thought to myself, why the fuck is you mad that I'm giving somebody else so much credit? Why are you mad at the things that the appreciation I show to somebody? When people ask me, how you let him talk about, why does that matter to somebody how good I hope he feels about how I appreciate him and how good I think he makes me feel about no matter what other shit you might talk about that people think I shouldn't feel good about. I feel fucking good. Why is that a problem? It's like saying, I don't like the fact that y'all happy even though this man talk about pussy. I don't like the fact that y'all happy even though this bitch had babies by somebody else. I don't like, that's what you saying to somebody when you ask us about why the fuck we celebrate each other where we at. We trying to show you, you don't have to, you should be around people that push you to celebrate the relationships that you have. Isn't that what life is about? Why you want a motherfucker attached to you that don't make you happy? Happier, because you're supposed to be happy with yourself.
And like you said, when it's all said and done, why are you upset of who I'm giving credit to?
Yes, like, why does that shit matter? I don't understand.
You know why? Because they have no one to give credit to.
Well, you got to find somebody to give credit to, baby.
That's why you better find somebody to goddamn work with.
That's all I was about to say. And to be able to give credit to someone means that you're able to be worked with.
Exactly.
Yes.
You like, I cannot work with you.
Yes. Because he told me,
they're not moldable, they're not coachable.
He told me, he was like, I influenced you. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And even when it's saying who you connected to, he was like, you're not going to give me all that credit. I influenced you. You was able to do the work. You know, so when I didn't know who Zora Neale Hurston was. But when I got to damn Durham Tech, my source made me take a class that introduced me to Zora Neale Hurston and a teacher that said, now go do an honors project on her. And I had to research her. And then I understood what he was saying he saw on me. You know what I'm saying? And then by the end, my last class, and I'm going to take you on now, my last class was in the music building. Zora Neale Hurston did a quick little teach. She taught there for just a little while. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, at 1:15 every day, I walked into the Edwards building, and her picture is hanging up there.
Wow.
What was the odds of that when that building, my source knew. Got to see her twice.
Look, let me say this real quick, and I'm going to put the camera on me real quick so you can understand what I mean. And this is why I be like, I'm going to live. How the fuck, she taught at Central, first of all. They decided to put her picture up. Her picture of her wasn't up when I was there. And she walked past it.
Every Tuesday for the last 6 weeks. Wow.
So that right there lets me know all the other stuff that we see and have proclaimed for our life because of these visions from our source That's coming too.
Yeah.
And I fucking been on the graduate tour with all your favorite colleges, universities as a kid. I went to all his favorite
Chris
colleges.
went to Ohio
Kansas.
State,
I don't know what the
Michigan,
fuck
and
those
Notre Dame. You know,
I don't
those
know.
are the schools.
His name Rock.
You know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
never know what that shit was.
Yeah,
I seen it
Ohio
on
State, Michigan, and
damn,
Notre
maybe
Dame.
one show
Those
like
are
Brian
football
Piccolo.
schools.
I don't know. But now I don't know. I want to go there. And I'm near. Those are
Bitch,
his
you got some shit to
manifestations.
do.
And the source just sending me. When he send me, he send him. That's when people don't get that shit. Anyway, I thank you for tuning in to the Beds and Bubbles
Bitch, you got
Morning
some shit to
Show,
do.
baby. You better know who the fuck you are working with, else you are not working. Cause those motherfuckers will weigh you down.
Bitch, you got some shit to do.
Yo, get up, hey.
Yes.
And as usual, we're gonna take this bitch out the way we came in.
Yeah, I know what
Song
it is.
of our song. It's the Bears and Bubbles gospel anthem. Okay.
Listen, we got new class members.
And guess what?
I see that.
I can't wait to start the series, man. We just building a foundation. Once we start these series, it's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful Zion.
Yes.
Come on down
I
here,
can hear.
Jesus.
What did they say? Oh, we didn't hear. Expect it. You better fly high. Don't worry. Woo.
My life's a breeze.
Come on, y'all. Come on, pop it in.
And then it comes to me.
That's right. Woo.
Woo.
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love this voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly.
Hey, hey.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me.
Clap your
It
hands.
will be given to me.
Come on, y'all. Get your day started. Oh, it should be started. You should be vibing, feeling good. You should be putting your coat on, about to walk out the door feeling good. Or you could be about to get your ass back in bed and feel even greater.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on a green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever was living. I had learned this. Destined for greatness, man. No one can stop me.
Watch me.
And y'all always remember, man. Y'all can hit that Cash App. Y'all can hit that Cash App. Y'all can hit that Super Chat. Help us keep bringing this to you. And we will see you later. And how we end that thing? Have a bubbling Green Day.
Yes.
Have a bubbling Green Day. Have a bubbling Green Day. Hey, have a bubbling Green Day. Have a bubbling Green Day. You better have a bubbling Green Day. 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 Have a bubbling Green Day.